Is it possible that the Boston Celtics, a franchise synonymous with championship pedigree, are about to let their last, best chance at redemption slip through their fingers? Can you feel that gnawing anxiety, that unsettling tremor of doubt that ripples through the fan base when a team, once a perennial contender, suddenly finds itself staring down a season clouded by uncertainty? For months, the Boston faithful have grappled with a harsh new reality. The departure of key frontcourt talent, coupled with the devastating Achilles injury to their superstar, Jayson Tatum. It's a gut punch, a seismic shift that has left many wondering if the storied green and white are destined for a season of struggle. But amidst this gloom, a beacon of hope has emerged, a tantalizing possibility in the form of a young, shot-blocking titan who could single-handedly reshape their fortunes. Yet, as the clock ticks, another formidable rival, the Los Angeles Lakers, looms large, threatening to snatch this crucial piece away. The question isn't just if the Celtics need him, Fabiano, it's how desperately they need him, and how quickly they can act before this golden opportunity vanishes into the unforgiving currents of the NBA trade market. The Boston Celtics, a team that has consistently been at the pinnacle of the Eastern Conference, are navigating treacherous waters. The offseason has been a brutal gauntlet of departures, leaving gaping holes in their roster, particularly in the crucial frontcourt. The formidable presence of Kristaps Porzingis, the veteran savvy of Al Horford, and the reliable depth of Luke Kornet have all vanished into free agency, leaving a void that echoes through the halls of TD Garden. This isn't just a minor adjustment, it's a wholesale dismantling of a core defensive unit, a foundational pillar that allowed the Celtics to contend year after year. And then, the unthinkable. Jayson Tatum, the undisputed heart and soul of this team, sidelined indefinitely with an Achilles injury. The news sent shockwaves through the league, a cruel twist of fate that has cast a long shadow over the upcoming 2025-26 NBA season. While head coach Joe Mazzulla and general manager Brad Stevens are valiantly attempting to piece together viable lineups with their remaining big men, the current roster of Neemias Queta, Luka Garza, Xavier Tillman, and Chris Boucher, while decent, simply doesn't possess the same caliber or collective impact as their predecessors. These are capable players, no doubt, but they lack the established chemistry, the defensive anchor, and the consistent offensive threat that defined Boston's frontcourt in recent years. The team is left with a glaring, undeniable vulnerability down low, a weakness that opponents will undoubtedly exploit with ruthless efficiency. This is where the narrative takes a dramatic turn, a twist that could either save the Celtics season or plunge them deeper into despair. Enter Walker Kessler, the towering 7'0" center from Utah Jazz, a player whose name is suddenly on the lips of every astute NBA analyst. Recent whispers have placed the Los Angeles Lakers as the frontrunners in the race to acquire Kessler, a move that would undoubtedly bolster their own championship aspirations. But a recent impassioned article from Bleacher Report has thrown a wrench into those plans, urging Boston to aggressively pursue the young shot-blocking sensation. And when you look at the numbers, the argument becomes not just compelling, but almost irrefutable. Kessler, entering his fourth season in the league, is coming off a campaign where he averaged an impressive 11.1 points, a dominant 12.2 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and a staggering 2.4 blocks per game, all while shooting an efficient 63.3% from the field. Let those numbers sink in for a moment, Fabiano. We're talking about a player who, despite the Utah Jazz's struggles, was one of the most impactful defensive forces in the entire league last season. His block average was second only to the transcendent Victor Wembanyama, a testament to his innate ability to protect the rim and alter shots with uncanny precision. Imagine that kind of defensive presence anchoring the Celtics' depleted frontcourt, providing a much-needed shield for their perimeter defenders. Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report articulated the Celtics' desperate need with crystal clarity, with a depleted center position following the departures of Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford, and Luke Kornet. Boston needs a new starting center and won't want to break the bank after shedding so much salary this past offseason. Kessler's $4.8 million salary would be easy to match. This isn't just about finding a warm body, it's about finding the right body, a player who can step into a starting role immediately and make a profound impact without crippling the team's already strained financial flexibility. Kessler's current salary is a mere drop in the bucket compared to the exorbitant contracts often commanded by players of his defensive prowess. It's a bargain, a steal, a golden ticket for a team in dire straits. But like any high-stakes gamble, this potential acquisition comes with its own set of risks, a double-edged sword that the Celtics must wield with extreme caution. While Kessler's $4.8 million salary for the upcoming season is incredibly attractive, he is also entering the final year of his rookie deal. Reports indicate that Kessler was frustrated that Utah didn't offer him a contract extension, a clear signal that he expects to be paid handsomely in the very near future. This means that if Boston were to trade for him, they would almost certainly need to commit to a massive contract next offseason to retain his services. The alternative, losing him for nothing, a scenario that would be nothing short of catastrophic after investing trade assets to acquire him. This dilemma forces the Celtics to confront a fundamental question. How much do they truly want to win this upcoming season, even with Tatum potentially sidelined for the entire year? The Lakers have made their intentions clear, signaling that they will target Kessler later on in the season. This isn't just a rumor, it's a ticking clock, a direct challenge to Boston's urgency. If the Celtics wait, if they hesitate, they risk not only losing Kessler to a direct rival, but also squandering a critical opportunity to remain competitive in a season that could otherwise spiral into irrelevance. Kessler's value to Boston, right now, at this precise moment, could be immeasurable. Beyond the immediate need for a defensive anchor, the potential addition of Walker Kessler aligns perfectly with a significant strategic shift currently underway in Boston. With the departures of their big men and Tatum's injury, the Celtics are not expected to be the same title contenders they have been in recent years. However, the team's leadership is adamant about remaining competitive even in this clouded season. According to an article from The Athletic, Coach Mazzella and the Celtics are focusing on a dramatic increase in tempo this season. In the past, Boston has been known for its prolific three-point shooting, often setting records for attempts and makes. But with a different roster, a new offensive philosophy is taking root. Jaylen Brown, now shouldering an even greater burden alongside Peyton Pritchard and Derek White, articulated this change with conviction. The style changes, Brown declared. The pace changes. The mentality changes, for sure. We got some experience we lost, so we're trying to make up for that with speed and intensity. This isn't just talk, it's a fundamental reimagining of their identity. Pritchard, the reigning Sixth Man of the Year, echoed this sentiment, citing the Oklahoma City Thunder's surprising run last season as inspiration for the need for increased pace and physicality. The NBA evolves every year, Pritchard noted. So, you gotta change your game with it. I am tired, but it's good to push the body to these limits to get ready for the season. Definitely pushing ourselves. This shift to a faster, more intense style of play, however, presents its own defensive challenges. After losing some of their top defensive contributors, Mazzella admitted that their defensive plan will be a bit more situational this season. The Celtics have boasted a top-tier defense for years, and while it might diminish in 2025-26, this is precisely where Walker Kessler becomes not just a good fit, but an essential one in a system that emphasizes speed and perhaps a more fluid, less structured defense. A dominant rim protector like Kessler becomes the ultimate safety net. His ability to erase mistakes, deter drives, and clean up the glass would be absolutely invaluable, allowing the Celtics to push the pace offensively without completely sacrificing their defensive integrity. He wouldn't just fill a hole, he would elevate their entire new strategic approach. The stage is set for a pivotal decision in Boston. The Celtics are at a crossroads, facing a season of unprecedented challenges and a tantalizing opportunity that could define their immediate future. Walker Kessler represents not just a talented big man, but a potential lifeline, a strategic piece that could stabilize their front court, complement their new fast-paced identity, and keep their championship aspirations alive, even in Tatum's absence. But the clock is ticking, the Lakers are circling, and the price of hesitation could be catastrophic. This isn't just about a trade. It's about a franchise's commitment to winning, a test of their resolve, and a gamble that could either propel them back to contention or leave them languishing in the shadows. What do you think? Should the Celtics go all in for Walker Kessler, embracing the risk of a future contract for the chance to compete now? Or should they play it safe, potentially sacrificing a season in the hopes of a clearer path forward? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because this is a conversation that every true basketball fan needs to be a part of. And if you found this report as electrifying as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive insights into the world of sports.